Welcome back, sinner, and welcome to another Cobral Confessions, where I confess what I've been thinking about, because we're going in a different direction, as you know. So, today, my tired, underslept ass has been thinking a lot about art. It's called art. Some of you may know I've been trying to learn it. Trying. Big fucking keyword there. Trying. But, and it's a big old juicy but, I have no time to practice much. So, progress has been slow on the learning front. I'm trying to learn too many things at once. Honestly, I am. Trying to do my driving theory, trying to do exam for work, and trying to do art. I'll be honest, the driving theory and the art have been taking a backseat a little bit. The art especially. Very backseat. Hopefully that can change soon, but man, I've just not had that feeling, that drive, that real want, I guess, which is sad because I do want to get better. I want to be at the point where if I think of something, design, an idea, I want to be able to draw it. I want to be able to make it myself. I'm nowhere near the point where I could consider making a Vtuber model. God, no. But, I'd like to be at the point where I can at least draw something. I can at least design something, right? That'd be cool. If I decide Cobral needs a new outfit, well, guess what? I can make it myself. Yeah. 'Tis the plan, but unfortunately, your angel is very busy, and sadly not as much time as they would like to have. Between all the videos and streams and life, work. Mainly work, honestly. Fucking work. So, I don't have much time, but I suppose I wanted to talk a little bit about my journey in it so far, and what I've found trying to learn something very new. Now, I'll be honest, I don't always rise to new things as well as I would like. I don't. I'll be honest, I don't. I get quite easily frustrated. I get quite easily annoyed. And so, after a certain point, I do get pretty pissy. I'll be honest, I do. So, after a while, I sometimes just stop and then come back to something later. It takes some time. I'll be honest, it takes a lot of time just to really sit down and try and do something that I don't normally do. Especially something I know I'm going to be bad at. Painting, I can be not painting for a while and then come back to it. That actually, for models at least, I think is normally okay. But drawing hasn't quite hit me yet as well, so... And it's a bit more involved, I find. Excuse me. It's a lot more involved. And I think there's a real kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Process. A process to doing everything, right? From drawing something as simple as just like a single square to something far more complicated, like a hand. Which is what I tried to do last time. If you were there for the stream, I started a bit of hand practice. And by the end of that practice, I was feeling alright about it. I then kind of really wanted to draw other things because I was frustrated. I wanted to make something. So I did. And then I kind of just went over just whatever I felt like making. Because you know what? I suppose, as much as I want to try and improve myself, genuinely, I also want to have fun with it because, it's meant to be fun. God forbid your hobbies are meant to be fun. If you're not enjoying them, then what's the point? So I had a bit of fun with it, which is what I try and do on my streams. As much as sometimes I feel like maybe there's certain things I could be doing. I don't know. If I'm not having fun with it, what's the point, right? It's not worth it. So, and same with drawing. But hopefully, as I have some time now to, well, Sundays potentially, I used to have some bit of time to fit in a bit of practice, then slowly but surely I'll get better and better. At least, again, that's the idea. Whether it'll work out that way, I don't know. It'll take time either way. And I mean, look, as much as I want to get better now, I'm quite aware my circumstances are not going to allow me. So I might as well take my damn time with it and slowly improve. Starting with a hand, maybe a foot, maybe a whole last leg or an arm, and then the torso, and the head connected to the torso. Maybe then the rest of the body, you know. And eventually I can do the whole body. Once I can do the whole body, then I can start doing poses and things, you know. Obviously a bit of like perspective and that kind of stuff are useful too, but I find some of the more abstract concepts, or even some of the very, very simple concepts, just a bit. I take them in to a point, but they just don't sit nicely in my brain, so I try and just draw to a point. And I guess over time I'll refine myself via just doing, I think, to a point. There's a certain degree of study, but also up to a certain point, you just gotta do it, right? Gotta create. And then eventually I hope I can get to where I can design stuff, both people and creatures. I want to do some creature design. A lot of animals I want to draw. A lot of things for my setting I want to draw. That's the big thing. I want to draw my setting. I want to be able to sit down and draw the setting of Neoterra. I want to draw the things I talk about. I want to be able to show you the things I want to show you. Tell the stories I want to tell you with a visual, rather than just my words. I can yam all day about it. I can just ramble and ramble forever and ever about it. But then I also kind of want to show you, but I can't show you. It's in my head, and you aren't in my head. Right? Fucking hope so. It's a dark place sometimes. But the point is, the big ol' fucking throbbing point is, I'm trying to do something I'm not very good at. And slowly getting better at it. Story of my fucking life at the minute. But, hey. Little by little, I'll get better at that. And once this exam's out of the way, I'll have more time to do the other thing. And then this. It isn't urgent. I don't urgently need to be better at art. I need to urgently get this exam out of the way. So, there's that. I need to put some time in soonish for the theory. So we're going to do that. Art could take as long as it needs. I have no time limit on it. There's no ETA. I just do it. That's the kind of the nice part about that was I don't feel pressured to do it. Of course, it means I don't end up doing it quite often, but at the same time, because I'm not being pressured to do it or feel like I have to do it, then I can just do it when I want. I just pull out my tablet, do a bit of drawing, and nod and go, yep, that's great. And then we put it down, I relax, and then move on. It's as simple as that. Beautiful, isn't it? But, you know, progress is slow. Progress is, I'll be honest, about the slow end. But, again, it doesn't need to be quick. And I think if there's one thing you take away from this little yam of mine, little ramble, progress doesn't need to be quick. It can be slow, it can take time. Just have fun with it. Slow progress doesn't feel bad if you're having fun with it, right? make stuff. Honestly, just make stuff. Some people, I think, maybe benefit from all the strict structure of learning. When it comes to art, I haven't benefited as much from it. I've tried, I have, honestly, and it just doesn't work for me as much. A lot of these, quick hacks, you're good at art. I'll be honest, most of them assume you already know how to draw. I'm gonna be honest, they do. How well can you prove wrong, but most of them fucking do. So, I don't like a lot of them, because it's just like, you're assuming way too much about someone's ability here. I'm brand new to this, you know. Barely put pencil to anything. And you're like, oh, you just do this. I'm like, no, motherfucker, that you need to explain more. The amount of times it'd be like, okay, draw this, this, and this, then complete the horse. I'm like, what? Huh? How do we get from that to the horse? How did Hans happen? You know? So, I've just been trying to do to a point. And slowly, I think I'll get my head round it. It's just, my head just... You know when, like, you're trying to make yourself understand something, and you just really can't? That is me with certain things. I'll try and follow a template, right? For a hand, for example. And the basic shapes will throw me off a lot. Which, those are supposed to be the easy bits, but weirdly it's not. I suppose hand is hard. But again, you gotta struggle before you go to something, right? And to be fair, towards the end, I made some progress. So, hey, that's all you can ask for, right? Now, again, there's the art side of things and the painting side of things I want to do more of, but time and I think honestly just willingness. Like, I look over at my corrupted knight, which I had a lot of fun converting. It took a while to get to the point where I could paint it. I've not done much painting of it. I think it's because I know the labour I must do, and if I just start, it'll probably be fine. But getting to the point of starting is the hard part. I think once I start something, it's easy, but thinking about starting is horrible. I mean, I'll be honest, every stream I have that feeling. Honestly, when I start, it's easy, but leading up to, I feel awful. Magnifies every horrible feeling I'm feeling. And sometimes it's too much. But a lot of the time I get over it, I say to myself, Cobral, your people are waiting for you. You know? Go at least show up and say hi. And, hey, that makes it easier. But if you take nothing else, just start, do it, have fun, right? That's if you take nothing else from this complete fucking dribble, take those things. Just start the thing you're thinking about, have fun with it, and then relax. Don't put any unnecessary expectations on yourself, and don't let other people pressure you. You are, especially when it comes to your hobby, go at your own fucking pace. I keep seeing things that give me ideas all the bloody time. I have to kind of stop myself because I know I'm like, I've already got stuff to do. Every now and again, I think to myself, I could just get something and just have fun with it. And maybe I need to do that. I don't know. Or to just finish the shit I've already got. One or the other. But I think we'll wrap that one up. A nice quick one. Not as long as my lore videos. I hope you're enjoying those, by the way. Those are a bit of a labour of love. The next one will come not this week, but the week after. So keep a beady one for that. Though I'll probably be recording at some point this week. And, of course, if you did enjoy today's video, please leave a like, if you'd be so kind. You could dislike it as well. I would be a little saddened, but it's okay, Critique is how one improves. though a comment either way would be very nice of you. And of course, if I have somehow endeared you to me and you think that I might be entertaining, subscribing is a wonderful option. Helps me out in a little way. And it's free. Amazing. You can even ding that bell. For free. Amazing. There's also apparently a hype button. It's also. Would you believe me if I said it's free? It's a hell of a price. Speaking of things that are free, perhaps you want to follow me on my other places, the other YouTube channels, and possibly Twitch. You can follow me on Twitch. That's free as well. And joining the Discord will only cost you your sanity and soul, which you were already going to give up to me at that point anyway. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. I've been Baron Cobral, your Cyber Angel VTuber. I'll see you real soon. Bye.